Technique calling is exactly that. You call out the technique. Perfect example, and you guys have all seen this. You're talking to a girl, or perhaps you approach a group and there's a guy in the group and he's threatened by you. Why is he threatened by you? Because he's insecure and you're a fucking champion. So you're unaffected. So he shakes your hand real hard. He's like, nice to meet you, bro. And it's really hard, right? He's trying to crunch your hand. You'd be like, oh man, I like that technique, dude. You really shake a guy's hand hard. So what you just did is you called him out on his technique. I know what you're doing. And what you're doing comes from weakness. And if you say that in front of women, they see it too.
The Unapologetic Man Podcast.
What if you approached a girl and she said to you, I'm out of your league? What you'd say to that is, it's all right. I know I'm above your league and one day you'll get there. Just keep persevering. You'll get there, young lady. What if she says to you, why are you talking to us? What would you say to that? What I'd say to that is, oh, you looked interesting, but I guess you're boring, huh? What if she said to you, how many phone numbers did you get tonight? Which you guys are going to hear all the time. You always say, and a lot of you guys know this, I absolutely love this comeback. I got 9 numbers tonight, 1 more, and I would have had a full phone number. What if she says to you, not interested? What you do is you pretend not to hear it and you'll be like, oh, you're not interesting? Oh, that sucks because you looked interesting. I was coming to talk to you, but I guess you're not interesting. What if she said to you, is this what you say to all the girls? This one too, you guys may have heard me say in the past. You say, I say it to all the girls. In fact, I said it to my grandma last night. It was a little uncomfortable. Now, in this episode, I'm not only going to discuss how to flip frames on mean girls, but also how to do it to dominant alpha guys. Those guys that come over and try to basically punk you, make you look insecure in front of other girls so that they can steal those girls from you or protect those girls from you. You're talking to a girl and the dude comes over and he's like, hey, that's my girlfriend. What would you say to that? Would you be like, fuck you, dude, I'm just talking to her? Would you react to his negativity with more negativity? You know what I'm going to say. Absolutely not. You're always imperturbable. You always have a smile on your face. You're unaffected. And what does this communicate? It shows that he got negatively affected by you because he's threatened by you, by the way. And it shows that you're on your interstate of centeredness. You're still in peace. So if he comes up and he's like, hey, you're talking to my girlfriend, stop that. You'd be like, relax, bro. I'm just talking to her. I'm no threat to you, man. Don't be threatened. It's cool, bro. And you kill him with kindness. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to kind of punk these dudes in a minute when they're really coming at you with negativity. But the underlying foundation of frame control is it's always kind. It's always from peace. It's always joyful. You're one of life's big winners. You have a smile on your face. You're always entertained. You're unaffected by anything. One of the best quotes I ever heard is, people who get rich, people who get good with women, people who are successful in life are bigger than their problems. And I guarantee you, boys, from a metaphysical perspective, from a soul level perspective, life never gives you what you can't handle. Everything that's being thrown at you, you have the wherewithal to handle it. And in fact, that's the whole purpose of this life, to handle it. So if you get butthurt, if you get affected, if you're reacting to other people's negativity with negativity, they're going to blow you out. So a girl is really mean to you, always with a smile on your face. Why are you talking to us? Oh, usually I pay people to hang out with me, but I spent all my money on the midget rodeo last week, so I'm trying to do it organically. Don't blow me out. I'm really insecure. Don't blow me out. And you have that smile, that shows that you're imperturbable. So frame control is always kind. It's always on its inner balance point. But here's the deal, boys. You are to be respected and you are not to be f***ed with. And if you are, then you're going to be a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker and you are going to blow that person out or punk them a little bit. And let's get into that. Technique calling is exactly that. You call out the technique. Perfect example. And you guys have all seen this. You're talking to a girl or perhaps you approach a group and there's a guy in the group and he's threatened by you. Why is he threatened by you? Because he's insecure and you're a fucking champion. So the next time a guy bows up on you or gets negative with you, you could be like, oh, dude, he's affected by me because he's insecure. You, on the other hand, are a freaking champion who gets standing ovations in rival stadiums. So you're unaffected. So he shakes your hand real hard. He's like, nice to meet you, bro. And it's really hard, right? He's trying to crunch your hand. You'd be like, oh man, I like that technique, dude. You really shake a guy's hand hard. That's the way to set yourself up in that alpha position. So what you just did is you called him out on his technique. I know what you're doing. And what you're doing comes from weakness. And if you say that in front of women, they see it too. such as the guy coming over and being like, hey, why are you talking to my girlfriend? You say, dude, relax. No need to come at me with this negative energy, bro. No need to be threatened. What you're doing is you're calling out, he's insecure, he's threatened, he's coming out with negative energy. You, on the other hand, are composed. What are my 5 favorite letters in the English alphabet? RELAX. Relax, bro. I have said that to thousands upon thousands of girls and guys in my tenure as a pickup artist. Because you always get negativity. You always get girls trying to frame check you. You always get dudes trying to bow up and trying to flex up on you, showing that they're more dominant than you. Who's more dominant? It's the guy who's relaxed. It's the guy who's laughing. It's the guy who makes jokes, who's fun, who doesn't give a shit, who's unaffected, unreactive. The guy who's on his inner balance point, and yes, boys, the guy who's controlling the frame. Here's a tip. If you are the most relaxed, composed, and unaffected, you are controlling the frame. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. To watch the full podcast episode, click here. And before you go, if you're feeling extra generous, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me in the algorithm. I'd sincerely appreciate it. Unapologetic Army.